Hi, I'm Barb Stube. I'm a nurse at MidMichigan West Branch in West Branch, Michigan. At first, I was apprehensive about getting the vaccine. I've been a nurse for 37 years, so the vaccines usually take so many years to produce. So I was kind of nervous about, is this going to be really great? Has it been tested on enough people? So all those questions were going through my mind. Then Rick Bowen, he's our head of manager of our pharmacy, he came around and was asking everyone in the hospital how they felt about getting the vaccine. Was it something they were really ready for, or were there questions that they had? So I told him I was kind of going back and forth on it. I felt that I have asthma, other little comorbidities also. So I was concerned as to what would COVID do to me compared to what the vaccine could possibly do. He asked if I had reactions before the vaccines. And I had in the past with the flu vaccine, more all respiratory. I have asthma, and it caused me to have some trouble and sometimes last for a month or two. But that was also because they had a preservative in them. And so I said, does the COVID vaccine, since it's frozen, does that tell me that there's no preservative? And he says, you're correct. I thought about it some more. I said, well, I'm going to do it. My daughter, my family, they were all proud of me for doing it. My daughter texted me that morning when I got my first one and said how proud she was that. She said, Mom, you're making history today. And I said, well, the whole hospital's making history. And the only reaction I had was like the next day after the first vaccine, my arm just felt like somebody punched me good in it. And that lasted about a day, and then it was gone. And I've had no other symptoms, no other troubles. So doing great. Today I got my second one. So of course this time I wasn't as apprehensive. And the only thing is I just hope this is the cure. I hope it's what's going to change things around. In October, when COVID was hitting the fan, I don't like to say the surge because it was literally hitting the fan, my father became even more nervous. He's 84, and he was very nervous about getting COVID. He thought, if I get it, that's the way I'll die, and I don't want to die from this. This makes me angry. I don't want to die from it. I want to go out in a different way. We talked about it, and we decided, we'd just kind of lay low from each other. And so a few weeks later, my dad didn't answer his phone, and I came to work. I tried to call him in the morning like I like to do, and he didn't answer, which was unlike him. And I waited. I thought he'll call me back in a few minutes like he does, because he left his phone down the hall. And he didn't. So I sent my husband over, and bless his heart that, he had to be the one to get there, but my dad has passed away. So what I hope is that people see, COVID didn't get my dad directly, but indirectly, I think it's killed a lot of people because they had broken hearts. They were lonely, some of the elderly, they were scared. It put so much stress on them and everyone else that it has killed people in other ways. And if more people would get the injection, get the vaccine, and hopefully it would work, that maybe this can be a stop to all of the loneliness, the sadness. People can be together again with their loved ones, and we can go from there. I highly recommend getting the COVID-19 vaccine when it becomes available to you. Thank you.